Hi everyone. Today I'm going to share with you a strategy that I used and that worked for me, that I don't have to have a 9 to 5 job and still be able to travel most of the times of the year. And I do work for a few hours or so a month. But then also, if I don't have to, I don't have to work for a couple of months. I have a system in place, and this is what worked for me. So first of all, I like to start with what I learned from Steve Jobs. He mentioned that we are created by society to stay within a box, and we thought that we cannot get out of that. But he believed that we should get out of it and create the things that we like, do the thing that we like, and we are able to do that. Now, I'm going to share with you how I did it, and I also share with you my stories, but I also want to share with you the way that you don't have to take on a lot of risk to be able to get to where you wanted to be. So first of all, disclaimer. This is for education only. This is not an advice. Please seek professional advice. Now, okay, so that's done. Let's go into it. So first of all, I'd like to share with you a few things today. So I'm going to share with you about the how, the why, the what, and where. So how did I get to the point that I wanted to be? I want to retire early. I want to have income. I don't want to pay for, I don't want to worry about paying my bills every month. So how did I do that? How did I get here? I'm starting as someone who came to United States, did not know a lot of English, did not know the financial system here, did not know about the system here, how to get me to retire early. I determined to do that. So I did the long way, the hard way, because I had bills to pay, and my parents, they don't know the system as well, so they could not share with me of their experience. So how to make it here in the United States. So I had to figure it out all by myself. So what I did was that I start with, going to school, getting a job, and then eventually I transfer that from active income going to passive income, and to the point that I be able to retire. And I retired at age of 35. So again, my strategy, my only strategy is going from active income going to passive income. Now I go into the why. Why passive income transfer to active income? So we all heard it. Everyone say passive income, but how do you do that? Are you going to give up everything to do that? How much risk is that? What about your bills? So I mentioned earlier that I had bills that I need to pay. Nobody support me, so I cannot give up my active income to focus on passive income. Now, this is my personal experience only, so I know that there are other people who could make it, focus on their passive income and start it out and be able to achieve it. But to me, and also a lot of people that I talk to, that I know, unless we have a trust fund that have millions in it, and you hire people to do things for you, then you could just, start off by having passive income. But to me, the number one strategy is that having a transferring process from active income to passive income. And why is that passive income? I want to bring up some thought that I had, that helped me to start thinking about having a plan for my retirement. That I don't have to rely on someone. I don't have to rely to a job. I don't have to rely to the economy to make sure that I have a job to pay my bills. So why is that? So I observed and I saw people, the 1%, or the top 1% people, why they are able to live their life that's so great, and that they may work, but they don't have to if they don't want to. And I looked into that, and yes, they do have different sources of income, and most of them are passive income. So passive income. So I looked into that. So when I went to school, I tried to find the answer for that. And even after I got my MBA, I worked for financial companies. I worked for Wall Street companies. So what I learned is that we did not learn being financial independent in school. And we learn a lot of skill set that help us to land a job, to be able to make it, which is great. And I learned a lot of those. But I did not just stay within that box. I started to look into different ways to making money on my own, be my own boss, and also have a source of income that I could rely on, without have to rely on someone else to give me a job. So and with that being said, and I'm going to tell with you stories and details about my businesses, my strategies in another video. I don't want to give you an 8 hours videos. So I want to be brief in this video. The next one is that what? So what I have achieved, and I'm still continue working on it. But this, here's where I am. Just want to share with you. Don't want to be brag about it, so I don't want to go into detail. But then to give you an idea that if I could do it, you could do it too. So right now I have different source of income. I have 2 businesses that give me income every month, pay for all my bills, pay for my expenses, travel expenses. And then, you also learn that I love traveling as well. I'm going to share with you my stories more and more in other videos as well. So that my first source of income that coming from business. Second is my real estate investment, passive income from rental properties. So I have a number of properties that I rent out. I believe this is passive income. I only have to be on the phone a few hours a month, and also need to set it up with payment, with tenants, making sure everything is running smoothly. But I also have my property manager to help me on the daily basis, taking care of things. So that is my passive income. Third is my security investment, stocks and bonds. Those are from my investment account. That's in my third source of income that I invest for capital growth. I invest for long-term growth. And four is my online source of income. These are small for compared to my portfolio, but I also like that is a source of income that it didn't have it before, but I added to my portfolio after I retired, and that I have more time to invest in these channels. And also it helped me to be able to share with you guys my stories and share with you that you could do it. So my goal is to show you and to share with you what you could do for your life and that starting early also important. Again, I'm going to go into detail with that. So we discuss about how, why, what, and where. Briefly, this is my vacation last year that I went with my parents to Mexico. I also went to 40 other countries already and hundreds of cities. So each videos I'm going to show you one place that I went and tell you a little about my experience, because traveling is my passion. But some tips. This is what drives me